Hello 583 students. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk you through the syllabus. I'm not going to go over all aspects of the syllabus, but I'm going to talk about some specific aspects of it. And then of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or to post an Ask Your Question form if you think your questions are ones that everybody would benefit from hearing the answer to. So this course focuses on global education, of course. Clearly, it's global perspectives in education. We're really thinking about all levels of education. It says B16, but it's really through graduate school and beyond as well. So as we talk about the importance of a global perspective for all. My office is in the education building. Since many of you are working professionals, I don't necessarily have set face-to-face hours, but I'm more than happy to make an appointment to meet with you if you'd like to meet. We can also make appointments to talk over WebEx or on the phone if you have any specific questions or anything that you'd like to chat with me about. This class is wholly online, asynchronous. There will be no synchronous sessions, so all the work you're doing will be done asynchronously through the course site, although there are deadlines. That doesn't mean at your own pace. There are deadlines and there are expectations that you will be connecting with your peers in your coursework for the semester as well. There's one required text that everybody will be reading, and that's this one, Comparative International Education, An Introduction to Theory, Method, and Practice. We'll read that one together. And then towards the end of the semester, you'll be choosing another book that you'll be reading and focusing on and doing a book multimedia project as well as a book text response to that text. And I'll talk more about what those books are and help you kind of get a sense for which book might be a good choice for you later on in the semester. So again, I'm not going to talk about all of these details here. Just a reminder that all your written work is expected to be complete and accurate and submitted conforming to the APA style. Please proofread your work before you submit it. Please do not submit things that have not been looked over by you before you submit them. There's a course calendar. There's also a screen capture that explains that course calendar too. Just this note about late assignments. Assignments submitted more than 48 hours after the deadline will receive a grade of 0, so please do not do so. If you have questions or need help or extensions, please contact me far in advance of the actual due date. The due date for the major assignments is on the course schedule, and there will be other responses, discussion board posts, etc., that are due throughout the modules. This is an online class. I do expect you to be actively engaged in the online space, and please do read your peers' posts, read my posts, listen to my screen captures, explore the resources that I provide for you, and engage actively in the course site. Please don't wait until the end of a module or just access the course site at the beginning of the module. Please go into the course and access it regular times, several times a week throughout the course of the semester. Information about Netiquette. Please make sure that your responses are written academically, and note that all assignments are due at 11:59 p.m. on the day they're due unless I say otherwise in the Blackboard site. So this is kind of an overview of your assignments here. You'll see there's a survey which you've already completed while you're looking at this screen capture, listening to the screen capture. There are multiple text and multimedia responses throughout the course. Some of these will be in discussion boards. Some of these will be assignments you post to me directly. Some will be things that you share with each other. And total points for those will be 100. Some of them will have specific assignments where I'll say this assignment is worth 20 points. So you'll know that ahead of time. You will be using comparative education methodologies, which we'll talk about in the next couple weeks, to research education in a country other than the U.S. And then you're going to provide a multimedia overview using Adobe Spark, which I'll talk about in class as well, of that country, its education system. There's a rubric for that assignment. You will also be choosing a specific issue in education and exploring how that is addressed and researched around the world. to do an annotated bibliography, and these will be research articles, and we'll talk about that. There's a rubric available for that as well. Then you'll have your chosen book that you'll be reading the second half of the semester, and in that book project you'll be doing a multimedia response to the book. Also through Adobe Spark you'll be using creating book discussion questions and a text written response for that. So that's your total breakdown. Surveys, 5 points each, 10 points total. Your text and multimedia response is 100. Your country multimedia project and comparative education annotated bibliography together are about 190 points. And then your book project in the end will also be 100 points. Some other information and resources there for you. If you have specific questions about this, again, please don't hesitate to let me know. You can email me directly. You can also use the Ask Your Question forum if there are questions that you think other people would benefit from hearing the answer. Thank you.